There are some who believe that Buddhism is so lofty and sublime, a system that it cannot be practiced by ordinary men and women in this workaday world of ours, and that one has to retire from it to the monastery or to some quiet place if one decides to be a true Buddhist. This is a sad misconception, due evidently to a lack of understanding of the teaching of the Buddha. People run to such hasty and wrong conclusions as a result of their hearing or reading casually something about Buddhism written by someone who, as he has not understood the subject in all its aspects, give only a partial and lopsided view of it. The Buddha's teaching is meant not only for monks in monastery, but also for ordinary men and women living at home with their families. The Noble Eightfold Path, which is the Buddhist way of life, is meant for all, without distinction of any kind. The vast majority of people in the world cannot turn monk or retire into cave or forest. However noble and pure Buddhism may be, it would be useless to the masses of mankind if they could not follow it in their daily life in the world of today. But if you understand the spirit of Buddhism correctly, and not only it later, you can surely follow and practice it while living the life of an ordinary man. There may be some who find it easier and more convenient to accept Buddhism if they do live in the remote place, cut off from the society of others. Others may find that kind of retirement dulls and depresses their whole being both physically and mentally, and that it may not therefore be conducive to the development of their spiritual and intellectual life. True renunciation does not mean running away physically from the world. Sariputta, the chief disciple of Buddha, said that one man might live in the forest devoting himself to ascetic practice, but might be full of impure thought and defilement. Another might live in a village or a town, practicing no ascetic discipline, but his mind might be pure and free from defilement. Of these two, said Sariputta, the one who lives a pure life in the village or town is definitely far superior to and greater than the one who lives in the forest. The common belief that to follow the Buddha's teaching one has to retire from life is a misconception. It is clearly an unconscious defense against practicing it. There are numerous references in Buddhist literature to men and women living ordinary, normal family life who successfully practiced what the Buddha taught and realized nirvana. Vajrakata the wanderer, whom we met earlier in the chapter on anatta, once asked the Buddha straightforwardly whether there were laymen and women leading the family life who followed his teaching successfully and attained to high spiritual state. The Buddha categorically stated that there were not one or two, not 100 or 200 or 500, but many more laymen and women leading the family life who follow his teaching successfully and attain to high spiritual states.